Here we go.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. We stop him at the 39. No first yet, but they've got third and very short coming up.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. QB sneak coming. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
Here's Etienne on first down. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down. A stoppage now for an injured player as we see, it's Travis Etienne who's in some visible pain and needing to look at from the training staff. Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Walker going to motion over right. Johnson up the middle. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard. Well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
Here we go. Here we go.
3rd and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken. Down at the 47.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So here come the Cardinals now as they get set for their opening drive. Bringing them out to 4th overall pick in 2023 out of Florida, a super athlete at quarterback, Anthony Richardson.
And you wonder, as he's about to take his first snap today, yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great, no interceptions. But just the one touchdown. I'm curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
They give on 2nd to Benson. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Stopped by Cedric Gray.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. He puts him there under this one, right side. He's got it inside the 25. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
The Cardinals into the red zone for the first time. They've got 1st and 10 right along the 20. Hand off to Benson from the gun. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Defense was clearly focused on taking away the pass, and that RPO scheme offensively feels so good when you get the job done and you get a chunk run on RPO. That's setting you up for some success.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal.
Bronco 80, Dragon 60.
To throw, Richardson. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals start the game off right.
Alert!
Airing it out to start this drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Completed over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
8 yards on the pickup.
They will not get another play off. We're at the end of one. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They're looking at second and pretty short. Pass play coming here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short? Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
They'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Tennessee first down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot, 2nd down coming up.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a Odunze touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Titans tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Cardinals and Marvin Harrison Jr. set for this next possession. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
Come on, come on. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And he's going to wind up out of bounds a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage, Brock. So they're going to be looking to make up some ground here on 2nd down.
Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball with the 44. Play fake. It's Richardson. Flushed out of the pocket. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Running from the pistol with Benson. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Staying on the ground with Benson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves him with 3rd down and 5.
It'll be this group's job, watching the film, to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
And he's going to have enough for the 1st down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. They gain 11 on that play, and now they have a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Ready.
They'll run here. It's Benson. And he gets in. Touchdown. The
Check.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast. Takes the handoff, now to throw. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. That's grabbed inside the 30. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans earn. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return coming from the 6. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Cardinals and Trey Benson back out on offense. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we've got the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know, hey, man, our defense having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable, and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Let's go. Ready.
They give up the gut to Benson. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Going to the ground again on first. He gets him inside the 40, and that's a gain of about 9 yards on the play. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. He steps in and makes the interception. And the Titans will take over as he records his first interception of our season. 3 set of downs for him from the 31. To throw here on first down. Jump off, caught by his back. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go. Set. No.
Back to throw. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
60 boxes.
They'll motion Johnson right. They'll air it out on 3rd. He's got his man. This is Walker. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
46-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Still sticking with the passing game. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. He's going to throw it again. Toward the sideline, and he locates Johnson. And he goes out a little short of the 40. 6 defensive backs out there. Cardinals going dime here, 3rd down. Back to throw. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Again, Daniel Whelan heading out for another punt. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. And it sails out of bounds. That's a good kick. Got all the way down to what looks like the 10-yard line before leaving the field.
Okay, ready?
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. He brushed him off with ease. And finally they get to him and send him out as this gets off. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. On the return, here's Jones. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Cardinals and Trey Benson back out on offense. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. Now we have a member of the Titans injured after the play and in need of some assistance. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Benson once more. Excellent play defense. Defensively, as they get to him behind the line, that's going to bring up third down.
He was brought down by
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Well, he laid out for it, but the throw just a little bit too off the mark. So fourth down coming up. The Cardinals out for the punt. And they could really use a good one here. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. Breaks a tackle. Fights off with Tampa, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And they steal it back on the return.
I'm pretty sure his special teams coach is going to have a talk with him after that one. He can get as creative as he wants and do whatever he wants. Just don't lose yardage or the ball. You start doing either, and there's a problem.
Play action. It's Richardson. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Play action with Richardson. He rolls to his right. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Connects on the crosser. And they get this. All the way down to the 16-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
It's Benson on the give. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire, getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
Now we're going to have a break in the action as one of the Cardinals is in some pain, and they'll be out to look at him. Second and goal coming up from the 7. Now Richardson to throw. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals make it a 9-point advantage. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Finds him over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach the second down.
Second and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
3rd and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Here comes the Titans punting unit. It'll be Daniel Whelan doing the honors. Starts his return from the 23. And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Sending him on the dive. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. They've got first down here from the 36. Another carry for him. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
At the 33-yard line.
Pack! Cougar 19!
Back to the well again. Going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
At the 21-yard line.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. The give now to Benson. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
There's a dive up the middle. And he's going to be stopped after a pickup of 9, and that's going to make it 1st and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
And he scores. That's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals stretch their lead on the final play of the 3rd. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His 3rd. Send him left out of the slot. 1st down, play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Titans have a 1st.
Let's go now. 19 Tigers, 19 Tigers.
1st down, Tennessee.
They're going to try and throw it here. Short pass brought in. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
At their 49-yard line.
He's going to throw this one. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Trevin Wallace has it. And the Cardinals will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
On the set.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him a couple on the run, but that run accomplishes little. It's 4th down. The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this.
Here we go.
Trying to throw for it with Richardson. He finds him beyond the marker. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. It's an 8-yard gain. A great call there on 4th down. Keeps this drive moving.
Ready?
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Back-to-back carries here. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
They'll run it here on 3rd down. And he's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. So 20 yards on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung them to get to the second level and beyond.
Let's go, go.
Benson on 1st and 10. That one good for a gain of 4. It's second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Cardinals nearing their first win of the season. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing now, Richardson. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona.
Unlock Lions, unlock Lions. Come on, hit. Hey, check that, check
They'll
that.
run it from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. He connects downfield. Keeps himself upright. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans making the scoreboard look a touch better.
Here we go. Lightning, 18.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
You go with what you think is your best option. There they felt like it was going to be a pass. Sometimes it simply doesn't work.
Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
It's a gain of 3 after the loss, but still 3rd and 8 to work with.
Gain of 3 brings up 3rd and 8.
60 by 6. Here we go. Check. Panthers 6, go.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down. The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this.
Ready? 60 by 6. 60 by 6.